So my name is Chris Nandor, aka Pudge. I used to run some Perl websites, use Perl News, wrote a bunch of modules. I worked at Slashdot. Now I work at Shiftboard. And by the way, I'm excited to see some of that footage of that Slashdot documentary that's in progress. And we're hiring in case anyone's looking for a Perl job. So I was looking through, just getting nostalgic and looking through a bunch of the modules that I'd done. And I saw that some of the modules that I've uploaded to CPAN, the last time I uploaded them was in 1998. That was 20 years ago. And so I looked through them and to see if any of them needed updating. And I found one. It's called Dope. It's for when you can't figure out what's going on with your program, so you just, especially like when I was in a web app or something, I want to be able to redirect all my standard error to a file because things were just getting screwy. So I wrote this up. And this right here will just redirect all of my standard error to a file. It's a pretty stupid module, but it gave me an opportunity to use the apostrophe as a package separator because a lot of people didn't know that you could do that even back in 1998, and you still can, but according to Sawyer, maybe not for long. but for now we can. So it works with a double colon anyway. It's just, but it's more fun to have the apostrophe. So so this is really simple. You say warn Homer, warn Marge, and in between you have redirecting to standard error. So you do this, and you get Homer in the shell, and in my file that I'm redirecting to, I get Marge. You can also redirect standard out as well. Oh, and I had to do this because otherwise the apostrophe messed up my syntax coloring. So that's life. So you do that, and now I get standard out is going to the same file, which maybe you don't want your standard out and standard go in the same file. That's up to you. And there's also a date function, which just does a timestamp. This was changed in the latest version. The version 20 years ago just did a scalar local time, which no one wants to see that anymore. We want to see ISO 8601. So that's been changed. And then I was thinking, what I also wanted to do was be able to just dump data to standard error without using data dumper. And so I added functionality to dump as JSON. And I didn't know what to call the function. I thought, why not just let the person who's asking for it name it themselves? And so you can just do in your import, just anything you put there, that function will be created for you, and then you can call it. So if you just want to have something called damn it or something, you could, because it's cathartic that way, right? Depending on your mood. So so we say use dough Maggie, and then down here we just print out some stuff, and sure enough, it just prints out the JSON there. So so that's what I've got for, I don't really have anything else to show for this. I just came up with this idea yesterday to do this, and so it's on the CPAN now. Thank you, and I have one more talk. So it's going to take me a minute to get set up, though. So if anyone else has anything to go.